I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. You look at the Hawks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Ricochet. And it's Young in at the 1. And for Minnesota, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards.
Here we go.
Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the block. To the middle. And Ricochet, the bucket on the assist by Daniels.
Well, Ricochet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on.
Oh, what?
That is powerful. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Young, no good. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shakes him. Count it. Good.
Right now, they're humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you'd think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Daniels sets a screen for Ricochet. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Daniels. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
The Hawks making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the three ball is good. Edwards got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young pass to Johnson. Shea in the corner. To end the run, hits the three-point bomb. Shea's got his second basket of the night.
Shea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And that one's good. Shea. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Gobert the pass to Randall. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Shea, defended by DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Shea.
Yeah, if you give Shea a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
DiVincenzo with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Randall is doubled. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Daniels. Back to Young. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. So it's Atlanta now. It's a 3-point game. Johnson with a screen on McDaniel. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Luke Kennard comes in for Daniel. Shannon passes to Conley. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Here's Young. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley kicks to Clark. Down low. Atlanta with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Driving in, here's Clark. Plays it up off the glass. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Miller finds Conley. Here's Shannon. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Okongwu, the pass to Kennard. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Young. Nifty move. Now, Okongwu. And Young with the basket on the assist by Okongwu. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is what makes Young so lethal, his ability to make tough, contested shots look effortless.
Here's Shannon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Shannon's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup Championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randall kicks to Clark, down to 5 on the shot clock, and the 3 off target.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Right wing. Now, here's Okongwu. From past the arc. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Randall surveying the D. From the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Newell. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kennard, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Randall outside. Out to Conley for the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Newell. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
At point-blank range, oh, yeah. You're not missing from there.
Here's Shannon. He's got 6. Randall no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And the Hawks making a change here. And a chance here to check out some stats for Dante DiVincenzo.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young against Conley. No good, unable to end this run.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to be Rizachet shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys and they don't mind at all. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Here's Edwards, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Edwards drills the 3.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Young against Conley. Pass to Newell. In the corner, Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Gillingham. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Randall no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Rizachet. Young, right side. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game. Randall left side. At the elbow, Conley. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Young outside. Rizachet in the corner. Outside Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Randle a screen on Young. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Randle. Jacks up a 3. Dillingham, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. The kick out to Young. Here's Ricochet. McDaniels defending. Back to Young. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards inside. He's covered by Daniels. Edwards no good. Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. All by himself. And the wide open shot from Reed. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
DiVincenzo against Young. Mr. Porzingis. And here is Johnson. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Atlanta. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
Well, right now for the Hogs, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Porzingis, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. 36 seconds left in the first half. Fires the three. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. To the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Young outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Atlanta Hawks.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce. Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. The winner in the East, Joel Embiid.
The big man, Joel Embiid. He's so patient with his moves and decision-making now. His combination of size and feet work are incredible. He has that Hakeem Olajuwon gene. Looking for him to win this award many more times to come.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Zachary Rizachet has been, in a word, sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Rizachet in at the 3. Edwards against Daniels. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Back to Daniels. The 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Edwards. Randle outside. Makes it off the glass. That's 10 points for Julius Randle.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randle's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Johnson sets the screen for Rizachet. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Rizachet's got 17 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Young, and he can't bank that one in. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. Randle right side for the tie, and it's good on the layup. He's got 12.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Here's Young. Rizachet wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Inside, here's McDaniels. Atlanta with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Daniels dishes to Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 3. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. For the lead, he misses that time, but only 5 misses in his 11 shots from the field as he's 6 of 11. Drills the 3-pointer. Daniels has got 5 now.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
McDaniels finds Randle. Back to McDaniels. To the paint. Gobert down low. He's against Porzingis, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Young with the ball. 10 points for him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Minnesota again turning it over. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Johnson with a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Young from the arc. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reza Shea with it. Working on McDaniels. And that one's good. Reza Shea.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Randall outside. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Edwards inside. Defended by Alexander Walker. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Edwards. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
At over 7 feet, Porzingis can beat the D down low.
Randall kicks to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by McDaniel. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with. I don't want to spoil it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Okongwu's checked in for Porzingis. Edwards looking it over. For the tie. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Reza Shea missing. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. The Hawks leading. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Okongwu finds Reza Shea. Atlanta again missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Randall outside. Over in the corner, Edwards. Clock at 4. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Another one for Reza Shea. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got 9 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Reza Shea. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Okongwu. Now, Alexander Walker. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Here's Rizachet. McDaniels defending. To the middle. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Okongwu.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Timberwolves lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup Tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Dillingham and it's Clark in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Young. Kennard for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Reed with a screen for Randall. Pass to Dillingham. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Young against Randall. Clark, the pass to Randall. Outside, Reed. Traps in the tray.
Keeping his options open. Randall would rather pass out if his look isn't there.
Here's Newell. It counts. And the foul. Julius Randall picks one up. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
On the free throw, no good. And Okongwu slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Shannon. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
It's been like this all night for both teams.
The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Count it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Clark, and Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Porzingis has checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Inside. And Randall throws it down.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Hawks passing it around. Out to Porzingis. Young in the corner. Now Alexander Walker. Up top Porzingis. And here's Young from the arc. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randall. And there's the drive. And Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. Randall against Porzingis. Shoots it. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Randall is screen on Young. Conley with the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Randall throws it down.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Okongwu. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Kennard. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Back to Rizachet. Edwards against Daniels. Young in the corner. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Randall against Johnson. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. The Hawks leading by 3. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Young with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Johnson left side. Out to Porzingis. 18 feet out. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Rizachet.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
The Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Rizachet. McDaniels defending. Daniels fires. A 3-pointer. Good.
Porzingis creates so much space when he's out there. It allows him to make passes just like that.
DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Porzingis pulls it down. On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Randall. Now Young. Dyson Daniel. The long shot, no good. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. From the corner, Anthony Edwards. Bucket.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Porzingis.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Gobert. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Young looking it over. Here's Ricochet. Here's Young. Going to work down low.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Edwards against Daniel. The three doesn't go.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Porzingis. Young outside. Daniels. And down goes the three.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Edwards fires. Another chance here. Edwards gets it done inside.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Young against DiVincenzo. And he banks the layup in.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniel. And the three misses. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Now, here is Young. They've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.